Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Nanama, or you could call me Ama, whichever. So I'm just getting ready to, do my makeup and everything like that, and I just, decided to just pop the camera on, get ready with me, and to vent and to just talk about, some of the stuff that I've been up to and all of that stuff. So yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. So disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist by any means, so don't expect much. Don't even look at what I'm doing, just listen to me, okay? So anyway, let's get right into this video. So I'm very happy to finally be doing this video. I've really been meaning to just sit and just talk and everything, and I'm finally settled. So for the past couple of about a year now, I've just been like in Ghana and in America, and Ghana and America, but I'm finally settled. My life is finally, I have it together and is, stable. School. So right now I am just in a whole different place in life. Like this past year or this couple months has been very unstable for me, and really trying to figure out what it is that I want to do with my life. So I graduated from undergrad about a year ago, and it was, to say the least, a bit scary because I wasn't expecting to graduate at the time that I graduated. I actually expected to graduate a semester later than the time that I actually graduated, right? So I'm thinking, listen, I have more time. Let me push my hair back a little bit. I'm like, okay, I have more time to do whatever I have to do, blah, blah, blah. And then my advisor tells me, hey, you're graduating this summer. And I'm like, what? Basically, when I found out that I was graduating, it was a bit too late to start. It wasn't too late, but it was just a lot to think about. To figure out what it is that I want to do in my life, and to apply to colleges on time, take my GREs, figure out what program I want to do, what school I want to go to. It's just a lot. Graduating was really tough because I feel like I didn't plan earlier what I was going to do after, and like in retrospect, if I knew everything that I know now, I definitely wouldn't have taken that year off, even though that year really wasn't like my fault, because that year was I could have lived my life without that year, basically is what I'm saying. So fast forward, I graduate and I'm just scared out of my mind. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like I really wasn't ready to really face the world and start working. I really wasn't at all. But I just applied for jobs anyway, because obviously I'm not going to be staying home for a year. I definitely knew that I was going to get my master's eventually, but I knew that I wasn't going to be staying home for a year not doing nothing. So I was just with no confidence applying to jobs, going to job interviews and stuff like that. So I really wanted to go to Ghana because I figured this year that I have, when else in my life am I basically going to have a year to just almost waste, in a sense. Not waste, but like do whatever it is that I want to do. Like after I'm done with school, like when my master's is go time, I have to like settle down, get a real job, and for myself. So I thought going to Ghana for a year before I start my master's would be like a great experience. And basically my plan for Ghana was to really work at a hospital, just to see how like the health industry or the health system in Ghana is, like their infrastructure and like what they have, what they don't have. Because definitely I always knew that I wanted to do something in Ghana anyway, so I was like, well, this is a good chance to just go, right, and just really do research and really see what's going on. But it sounds good on paper, but in actuality that was really not the main purpose. So to be very transparent, going to Ghana for a year was just an escape. It was almost like a way to buy time to figure out what I wanted to do. Going to Ghana was really a blessing because, you know, I had a lot of friends who, a lot of people don't have that choice, right? You don't have that choice. Sometimes you just have to face life and there's no escape. You have to do what you have to do. And I have a lot of friends who after school, after graduating, got jobs at like great companies, right? And then I have friends who after school really weren't finding professional work or really have to like fend for themselves, and it was just a lot. So for me to really have this alternative, as I like to call it, was a blessing. So Ghana was like a really good experience. So when I was in Ghana, I was working at a hospital in Ghana. I basically got a little exposure to the system and basically what you're missing, what you're lacking, and everything like that. So it was a really good experience. And on top of that, it was just cool to really be with my family for that long and everything like that. And going to Ghana, I definitely wasn't expecting any culture shock because I'm basically like very accustomed to the culture and everything like that. But I was definitely culture shocked in Ghana. Like I literally felt like Americanized as hell because everything was just strange to me. And I usually go to Ghana every year, but like living there for that long was like whoa. So, but fast forward, I'm now in college. I'm now back in school doing my master's, and definitely starting off was just a lot. Like, if anybody can relate to me, the transition from being young and being in college undergrad to really facing the real world is just can be a lot sometimes. I like to call it, I refer to it as the backpack to briefcase, right? And definitely when I started my master's, I guess people call it the imposter syndrome, where you feel like you really don't belong. Like you feel like, am I really capable of like getting my master's? Am I really capable of doing the task that is expected of me? I have people in my class who are in industry already, who are actually working in professions and everything like that. Sitting in class with these people who have job experiences, and I don't really have an extensive or an official job experience since I've been in school, not including internships and stuff like that. And like sometimes when you're in class, you feel like you're the only person that really doesn't know what's going on. But I've really learned that in actuality, everybody is confused. Like everybody is thinking the same thing you're thinking. And it was really tough, especially when I had peers who after school were, you know, employed in these companies and they were like independent and like really moving on, and then you feel like, where am I going? You know what I mean? It can be very discouraging sometimes. Like, am I living at the right pace, or am I behind? Am I really where I need to be? You know, it's easier said than done, but it's very important to believe in your individual process, to not really compare yourself with anybody else. It's definitely good to see where other people are and to place yourself and use that as a benchmark, but you don't really want to use that so much that it brings you down. You really have to accept and believe that everybody has a path, and be patient with your process, and whatever it is that you're seeking is rightfully so going to happen for you. Like, believe that success for you is inevitable. The hardest thing right now is making yourself, personally for me, is making myself like market valuable, right? How can I make myself valuable to these employers? How can I really make myself needed and really professionally grow? Resumes, networking, you know, getting close to professors, finding companies, doing my research, and it starts now. Even if the program is 2 years, it starts now. So I can already tell that this video is going to be like very long because so the foundation that I use is the Laura Mercier, and it kind of reminds me of the fancy makeup. I haven't bought the fancy makeup yet, but what people are saying about it, I feel like the fancy makeup will be similar to this. So for all you makeup gurus out there, if I'm wrong, don't come and bite me, because I don't know anything about makeup. But I think the only thing different is that this is not a matte finish, but it's very light. It's not heavy at all. It's very light. Like, you literally have to put a lot on. Academically, professionally, that's where I am. But socially, I've really been trying to really get myself out there more, and I guess have more experiences. So I'm a homebody. I like to just be home, chill, mind my business, and, you know, drink my water. But I'm also learning that this age is really the best age to be and to really enjoy and to have experiences. So, and I don't want to miss out on that, because one day I woke up and I realized, dang, I'm really growing up, right? And it scared the heck out of me. Just the thought of growing up is just like, whoa. And I was really reflecting on my experiences and like stories. And I realized I don't really have many stories. And because of that, I'm really, right now, I'm in a new place where I'm really trying to just put myself out there more and just say a lot of yeses and really have a lot of experiences, meet new people, go to different places, and really get to know myself, really get to know human characteristics, really get to know environments, and really just have experiences, right? So I've been going out a lot more, and I've really been loving who I am personality wise, and I love my mind. I love my mind. I love me. I love who I am. I'm not perfect. There's a lot of stuff that I want to change. I want to be more disciplined. I want to be more God-fearing. I want to be take more chances. I want to be you know, be more brave, and I want to say more yeses, and just be in charge and be a leader and not be so complacent, and really strive for more, and really not accept the natural order or pattern of my life, but really customize my life to what I want it to be, and not to just merely accept situations as it comes, right? To really make my life how I really want it to be. So I've really been I've been more bubbly, I've been more happy, I've been more personally, I've been more funnier, more just confident, and just where I am, and I'm happy with that. Speaking of just really being out there and just enjoying everything more, I'm enjoying this new city that I'm living in. It's really one of the places that I always wanted to live, like the state. And it's just a good place to be. I think it's a good place to be when you're young. And I'm really enjoying it, right? I'm enjoying it. I don't have a lot of friends, or I don't really know my way around, but I do have a very dear friend of mine. He's like my brother, Prince. Hello, Prince. Gang, 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 gang. I really think that after school, I'm probably just gonna stay here, depending on the job that I get. So everything is good. Everything is good. Ups and downs, but it's all about just being comfortable. I mean, confident, and just living every moment and enjoying moments. I'm really trying to have more moments. I feel like I don't have a lot of moments. Speaking about being young, lately, I've kind of been a bit fearful of aging. And this is kind of silly because I'm literally an infant, and I shouldn't even be worried about aging right now. When I was 15 years old, right, the age that I am right now. When I was 15 years old, when I used to look at people at this age, I used to be like, wow, when I'm at this age, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be that, and I can do this and I can do that. And now that I'm here, looking back and thinking about that little 15-year-old girl, it's like, girl, no, enjoy being 15, because that age was just your age to just be you and to enjoy and to make mistakes and not have it matter and to just let your parents take care of every damn thing, okay? So, and that was just yesterday. It was just yesterday that I used to look at people my age and just be like so like mesmerized and just so like attracted to that life. And I just realized that, damn, time is really going by so fast. And I'm really trying to get a grip of that and really trying to be young just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And if there's anybody out here watching, enjoy your youth. Enjoy your youth. Don't ever feel like you need to grow up quickly, because trust me, you're going to be an adult for the rest of your life. But being a child is only about 20 years. And that's it. So really enjoy it. And don't be attracted to the fast life, or, you know, getting your own apartment and like, I want to get my own apartment, I want to leave my parents' home. No, live in your mom's basement, live in your dad's basement for as long as you can, boo boo. Do not leave that nest until you have to. Trust me, there's nothing out there in this world that you need to rush to get. Like, seriously, enjoy it. So I've been having a little bit of an age scare, just like growing up. It's killing me. And I probably should take my own advice, but it's very important to not put age on everything, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. Everybody wants to have everything when you're young, right? You want to get your master's when you're young. You want to get a great job when you're young. You want to be getting money when you're young. You want to be doing everything when you're young. You don't want to wait till you're like late 30s getting whatever, right? I get it. It's attractive that way, but don't put age on stuff. Don't put age, oh, I want to get married by the age of 26. I want to be driving a Benz by the age. No, just don't put age on everything, because it will literally drive you crazy and you would probably miss the mark, right? The mark when preparation and opportunity meets. You might miss that. And I should probably take my own advice, but whatever. I'm a hypocrite. So yeah. So I've been really just trying to enjoy life and enjoy my parents' money a little bit more. I find myself asking my mom for like a lot more stuff now, because I'm like, listen, in literally 2 years, this lady can't be spending money on me anymore. Let me just eat all of her paycheck before like that grace period is over, okay? So, but being in your early 20s is just the best, okay? You probably have the best body, you have no responsibilities. It's the best. So enjoy it. Other than basically having more experiences, when it comes to working on myself, one thing that I'm really trying to work on is doing everything that I said I was gonna do. Growing up, there are so many things that I started and never finished. For example, I used to take piano classes. My mom bought me a piano and I had a teacher and everything. I gave up, right? YouTube. I started doing YouTube literally when I was like my freshman year of high school. I can't help but to always wonder, where would I be if I never stopped, right? I probably would have had like 1 million like followers. I used to watch YouTube videos to learn how to knit. Gave up on it. What else did I start doing? I started doing a lot of stuff. I started working out. Gave up on it. So right now, I'm really trying to do everything that I said I wanted to do, right? Whether it's talents that I always wanted to, I was very curious about, but I never really exercised my ability to do so. By the way, this thin. I got it from Walmart. It's like a huge like beauty blender. I love it. I didn't use it. I forgot about it. Yeah, YouTube. Really, since I haven't really been stable and I've been like going up and down, I haven't really had a chance to put the content that I really wanted to. But stay tuned. I have a lot coming, and I hope that I don't stop. But I really want to stick to it and see how far I can go, and to just look back at these videos and really do a lot. I think this is a very good platform to do a lot of other stuff that I really want to do. Be something, you know. If my experiences can help somebody at all to practice my creativity and all of that. So when I tell you guys I've been watching YouTube for a while, I've been watching YouTube back in the day, back Fash. You remember when Fash used to talk about like the Bobby Boss, Remy hair, Miss Ziva like used to be in her bathroom with the red towels in the back, like, girl, those days. When people ask me, this is a question that when you initially meet somebody, the first initial meet, the hey, how you doing, what you do, what do you like to do, blah blah blah, that whole initial conversation, what I really hate about that interaction is when people ask you, so what do you like to do for fun? Raw, I like to sleep. I really realize that I really don't be having like a good answer to give. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I like doing. I like to edit videos. I really like YouTube. I'm really into like music industry and the business side of it, and just like artist development and everything like that, right? But that's just not something you just say. Like, I don't know, like it's not like I could be like, oh yeah, I sing, or oh I draw, or oh I like to do this, I like to do that. I don't have anything like that. I literally just like to sleep, okay, and watch YouTube videos. So that was one question that I hate. I hate dread when people ask me that. And I feel like when it comes to my talent, or when somebody asks you, so what's your talent, I don't have anything like palpable, you know. It's not something that you could like visually see, but I feel like it's something spiritual. Like spiritually, I just have a talent. Maybe I have a good way of convincing people, or I have a good way of really understanding people and really being empathetic, like stuff like that. You know, but that's not something that you say when somebody asks you. So that really drew me to really exercise everything that I wanted to do that I never did. And really I credit that, you know, epiphany to like being in Penn State undergrad. Being an undergrad was when I really got exposed to a lot of different people, and really got exposed to what other people were doing, my peers were doing. Being in college, a population that I really took a liking to were Nigerians, right? So obviously prior to college, I know Nigerians, of course, but I didn't really personally know them the way that I got to know them in college. And I really fell in love with their passion for stuff, and their intelligence, their mind, and how outside being, you know, studious, like they really were like, they had talent. Every Nigerian that I met loved to read, loved to write, had musical talent, or did poetry, or, you know, were very savvy with their hands, and, you know, and I was just like, wow, that's amazing. And if you look at my channel, I did a video with my girl Nana. She has a YouTube channel, such a creative girl. I love her so much, sweetest girl ever. Definitely check her channel out. But I did a video with her, Ghana versus Niger. But yeah, it was Nana's video. She edited the video. The concept was hers. I don't even know why the video was on my channel, but definitely check her channel out. But yeah, if you watch that video, I think it explains why I was so drawn to Nigerians. But yeah, like, prior to going to Penn State, I feel like in my community or in my small group of friends, I was everything. Like, I was smart. I feel like I had everything together. I didn't have any like crazy problems going on at home. You know, I feel like I just had it together. But little did I know that, no you don't. There are a lot of other students out there, a lot of other people out there who really have a lot more to offer. So yeah, Don't get me wrong, I'm fabulous, honey. I'm what? But that is not, I don't want to have a roof, right? I just want to just go up, 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 up. So let me just tell you guys a little bit, since we're, you know, being very candid and all of that stuff. So this thing happens to me where like my eye starts like getting ticklish, and ever since I was a child, what I like to do is literally like poke my eyelashes out, and it feels so good. Oh my gosh. Like I literally poke it out to the extent that like I literally sometimes like pull every single hair that I have on my eyelashes off. Like, does anybody go through that? If there's somebody out there who knows what the heck I'm talking about, please comment below, because I'm tired of feeling like I'm weird as hell. And to make it even weirder, like when I was younger, I used to like chew gum and then stick the gum in my I used to like stick the gum on my eye and just yank it out. Oh gosh, it feels so good. So anyway, oh yeah, but I said that to say that like, so yesterday or like 2 days ago, I got that the tickling sensation, and I literally like poke like a quarter of my eyelashes off. So when I was putting the mascara on, I really didn't have any base. But yeah, as you guys can see, this makeup is very basic, and this is not a makeup tutorial. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, so don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't want to hear it. Don't come for me, okay? So in sum, I just want to tell everybody out there to live your best life, honey. Live your best life. Like, live your best life. Life is just way too short to be worried about what people think, to be feeling down, because honestly, nobody really cares about you. Everybody is just doing their own thing. Everybody goes home and worry about themselves. When the day is over, nobody really cares what you're going through. And everybody got their own issue you're going through. So live your best life, do you, and just enjoy the process. This is one thing that I always say. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with like feeling down. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to get up. There's nothing wrong with just being at your lowest. It's go through that, vent, mourn, do all of that, but just make sure that you get up. That's the most important thing, that you don't let it place you there, that you really rise the heck up. So cry, do all of that, but just make sure that comeback, honey, it's massive. For all my young people out there, for just anybody, like, just live your best life and just be great. And don't ever look at somebody and use that as, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really good to have really like achievers and people just to really like make you get up and keep working, but don't let their process or how far ahead they are from you bring you down, but actually use it as like something to really like pace you up, you know. I think I'm basically done. Uh-oh, highlighter. Let me just highlight my face. So like I told you guys, I'm not really a makeup person, but I definitely want to get the fancy makeup, only because a lot of reviews are saying that it's really light, and I'm not really here for the beat, okay? I only give beats like important times, like my birthday. Alright y'all, so much just went down in the past like 45 minutes. So one, my camera died. Two, I started crying, not on purpose, like I'm not, like I just started tearing up, because every time I wear makeup I tend to tear up, and like my whole makeup, like I was like bawling, like I had pepper in my eye. So my makeup just got a bit disturbed, and I just finished a plate of rice and stew, so a lot. I just need my highlighter and I'm good to go. But anyway, I think I was talking about makeup and that I like simple makeup or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really here for the beat. I really like simple makeup, just a little bit of an enhancement, but like the core of me is still like present, you know. I hardly wear makeup. Well, it's not like I hardly wear makeup. I wear makeup every time I go out, but like I'm not like a makeup enthusiast, you know what I mean? So yeah, but something simple you know, a bit amateur looking, but enough to, you know, be out in public with. That rice was good, baby. Last step, spray. I'll be trying to catch every part that falls down. Let me put this on. I think this is Limbo, whatever, from ColourPop. I love this. This is like my go-to lip. See? Yeah, very simple, basic as hell, but whatever. This was not a makeup tutorial, like I said. All right, so don't try this at home. But yeah, yes, baby, yes. I guess this is the point where I zoom in and do a little like fake model, like a Tyra Banks type of close up, like. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, but most importantly, thank you so much for keeping me company, because a baby boy sometimes, honey. This top is a bodycon, not a bodycon, a bodysuit. This is the next outfit, and this is super cute. And what I really like about this